Manifest anything in one day with robotic affirmations. I have manifested money, relationships, SPs, you name it, opportunities, so many things. People that I wanted to admire me, admiring me, getting jobs, getting business opportunities, making money, like I said, so many things. I'm here to tell you, one of the ways I did it was through robotic affirmations. And I first kind of learned about the topic of manifestation a few years ago. And it was the concept of thinking and being that person, right? Thinking as if, and then living as that person, being that person. Came across Sammy Ingram about a couple of years ago, around when, robotic affirming was being really popular. So I decided to try it. And this is what I realized, and this is what's gonna help you manifest anything you want in a day with robotic affirmations, okay? So I'm gonna break this down to you, what that looks like, what the timeline is, so listen up, okay? First off, if you have incredible resistance around the idea that you can manifest, like you can create or attract something into your life, or something can magically happen without any explanation, if you have massive resistance around that, what I would do right now, just for a day, or however much you can throughout the day for the next few hours, is simply just thinking, right? Another word for that is affirming that you're a master manifester, right? Say something that feels natural to you. So like, I'm a master manifester. I manifest things easily. I've always manifested things easily. If that sounds untrue, change it to something you can kind of, sort of not feel terrible about, right? I do think that if you feel better doing something, then it's going to be easier. But in the beginning, it always sucks, right? It's not going to feel good. Like going to the gym, like working out in the beginning, it doesn't feel good. But when you start seeing results, getting momentum, your body gets used to it, and your mind gets used to it, it starts to become fun. So robotic affirmations are the same way. But again, stress affirming, thinking as if, just repeating the sentence in your mind. You can say it quietly in your mind, or you can say it out loud, right? Some of you guys might get a visualization, some of you may not. It's totally fine. But I just want you to affirm, like, hey, I'm great at manifesting, or maybe I'm much better at manifesting. You can even use bridge thoughts. A bridge thought is like, hey, I'm not all the way here. I'm a master manifester. But it's better than you saying, I suck at manifesting. So a bridge thought is a bridge. It's a middle thought in between. Like, maybe I'm becoming a better manifester. Maybe I could be a master manifester. Maybe, so just having a bridge thought like that, something that sounds believable to you, when you say it, it should sound natural. Like something that you would naturally think. Because the more natural it is, the more you're going to be able to stick with it. Okay? That's number one. Now, aside from that, all you have to do is think about the thing that you want. So for example, if it's money, how much money it is that you want by what day, right? So let's say that you wanted to have $5,000 by the end of the month. So you would say, I have 5K in the bank. I have 5K in the bank. I have 5K in the bank, right? I would think that. For me, I'm a visual person. So I think when you think something, usually a visual pops up of some sort. So the visual of having seen 5,000 being deposited into my bank, or 5,000 in a certain account that I can move it around to, whatever, is there, right? Just a visual of that money is there. Or maybe me spending it, or maybe me, I'm saying like wanting the 5K to like pay for something. So maybe me showing me like paying something off, or paying a bill, or paying that nice thing I wanted to buy, right? So that's really important. So literally just repeating it. I cannot tell you how much I didn't believe this crap. I didn't believe it. I absolutely didn't believe it, right? But I started doing it, and guess what? Shit started happening. The manifestation started coming in. I'm gonna get to SP in a second. So for those of you who are here for the specific person, manifesting love, manifesting specific person, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my romantic life, and I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? But I just had some fruit, apples going everywhere. I'm so excited. So that's all you gotta do. You just gotta think a thought, continue to affirm it. And with the money stuff, what's crazy is that I'm a business owner. I've done online coaching for several years. That was a manifestation as well, because I had a very different career a few years ago. And the way I kind of first learned manifestation, which still works, and that's still the main thing I think I use, is embodying being that version of you now. When you're embodying being that version of you now, who has the money, who has the relationship, who has the lifestyle, who has the friends, whatever it is that you're wanting, the appearance, whatever it is that you're wanting, you basically are thinking as that person, right? When you think as that person, you eventually start to feel as that person, and then you'll take actions as that person too. The whole topic and debate about like, do we take action or not during manifestation? That deserves a whole different video. No, you do not have to take action to manifest stuff, but I think in many cases, because we believe certain actions are required, you should take them. You should definitely take action, right? When it comes to especially money stuff, there's going to be times where like you're inspired to take action, take it, right? There's been lots of times where I was thinking as if or affirming that I'm going to make money. I felt terrible and I still took action and it manifested. And there were other times where same thing, I didn't take action and somehow it showed up. Abraham Hicks talks a lot about being happy, and when you're happy, you're aligned with the vortex, you're aligned with who you really are. I do believe that, because when I've been happy or kind of detached in a happy way, things have come into my life much easier. But even if you're stressing about something, this is something you can do. Now, what I recommend is to not stress yourself out by saying, hey, I'm going to stop doing what I'm currently doing. Like, I'm going to quit my job or stop working on the business I have because I'm going to manifest money now just by affirming, right? Because now you're getting into lack and scarcity. And for most of you, that's really going to put you in a negative state of mind. And it's going to create a lot of resistance for your manifestation to come true. So I would do it when you're already, like when you're in a secure place or getting to a secure place and you're manifesting for the next thing, okay? Now, for the specific person, this is what I recommend you do. I think this is the most fun because love is the most important thing. What's more important than love? Like, honestly, I'm a very lovey-dovey romantic guy. So the specific person, specific people that I've manifested over the years, incredible experiences. The way I've done it has been through various ways. So what I think is going to work for you the fastest is, of course, this comes down to, and when I say one day, I literally mean one day, right? If it's something you've had a lot of resistance about, and you're like, you haven't heard, you know who your SP is, or you don't, right? And you start affirming that you're with them, or that they messaged you, or that you hear from them, or you run into them, or they're so in love with you, right? Whatever feels kind of like natural as like the next thing for you, that's what you should be thinking, affirming as much as you can, okay? If a visual comes up, great. If it doesn't, fine. If you feel good about it, great. If you don't, it's okay. You start doing that. I can almost promise you that literally within those 24 hours, you will see some movement. Even if it's like randomly seeing something about them that day or within the next day, the 24 hours, that you wouldn't have seen otherwise, you know? And that is movement. That is movement. Maybe it's not the full manifestation, but it's the movement. And the only reason why you won't get the thing in the one day, because there's lots of things I haven't gotten in one day, right? Because I had massive resistance, but I started to see movement in one day. And if you see movement in one day, which you will, if you just affirm, right, as much as you can, right, whenever you remember, then you'll continue to see movement and more movement and more movement and boom, and until you get the fucking manifestation, until they contact you, you run into them, they somehow were secretly stalking you. I'm telling you, crazy shit has happened to me, right? People who I forgot about, like SPs I forgot about, randomly came back into my life. Like, it's been insane, okay? So work with yourself, not against yourself. And again, believe that I can be a master manifestor. I am a master manifestor. And with that, you can say the affirmation, like, SP just texted me and SP are so happy, we're so in love. You can think about a future date, like we're gonna be dating on this day, or they're gonna propose to me, or I'm gonna propose to them, whatever it is that you want, okay? Same thing with money. That's it. It's as easy as that. If you've been struggling with manifesting, you want it to go faster, you want to know exactly what you should do, you want to explain your situation to me, and then have me give you personalized affirmations and tell you exactly what you should do to get fast results, go ahead and sign up for coaching with me below, somewhere in the show notes, or you can see the link in my bio, and I'll help you out. Talk to you soon.